So, the first thing I like to say about anxiety is it's very physical. We feel it in our body a lot of the time. So when we feel anxious, often that's our first cue is that kind of gut punch feeling, or we might feel it in our face or feel kind of a tingling or like a prickly sensation. And that's our body and our nervous system telling us that something is happening that we want to pay attention to. But if we don't notice that, we can just go about our day and feel kind of off, feel a little bit nervous or just unsettled and not recognize that we're having all of these anxiety thoughts that are getting in our way. So anxiety typically tries to convince us of three things. And I really do like to almost anthropomorphize anxiety, like it's this external thing that's happening to us. So anxiety tries to convince us that the feared thing, whatever it is we're afraid of, and this is really true for any type of anxiety, it convinces us that the feared thing is definitely going to happen. Not maybe, not probably, but definitely going to happen. It convinces us that it's going to be catastrophic when it does happen, and it convinces us that we won't be able to cope with it. And those three things are really important to understand because it means that we can intervene in any of those three ways. Right? If we understand that anxiety is trying to convince us that something bad is definitely going to happen, if we can pull back from that thought, we can interrogate it a little bit. Is it definitely going to happen? Do we know for sure that I won't be able to handle that visit with my in-laws, right? Or that I won't be able to make it through the holidays? And then we can move on to the second one. Is it going to be catastrophic, right? Because that is really where our mind goes, like, this is terrible. It's going to be awful. And then that third piece, I won't be able to cope with it. And that's where I often find that we have the most agency. I know that's a word that we talk about a lot is agency. And we have agency over our ability to cope with things. We can build up resources internally. We can reach out for support from other people. So it gives us a lot of doorways in to address those anxious thoughts and feelings when they're coming at us.